Alright, I'm the Rev Lucky, or you can call me Rev. I look really arrogant. I don't mean that to be like that. Anyway, as you can tell by the title, it's just my views on game, which is a franchise over here. It's a number of stores. It's called obviously Game, Game, and they're dotted all around the UK. And they're apparently closing down soon. Now, they've been around for a few years, and they sell like sort of Xbox, PS3s, Nintendo Wii's, and second-hand games and stuff. So I'm going to tell you a story. My friend's been badgering me for ages to get Battlefield 3 for the PC, because I play PC more than my PlayStation, Xbox, etc, etc. So I go downtown. I don't know, I'm talking like William Shatner. There's something. I'm only joking. Anyway, I'm gonna have to cut that because that was stupid. So I walk my ass downtown. I'm swaggering around. I do a D'Lo Brown. 10 points for you, whoever remembers D'Lo Brown. Anyway, I'm going downtown, and I go into game, and I go to the PC section. Now, I haven't been in game for a while. Now, their PC section it's about, think of an ordinary bookshelf, like a DVD bookshelf thing, stand things that people have. I'll show you it. Like that. But half the size of that. And I'm not joking. They had 5 games. So, first one was like, I don't know, Modern Warfare 3, or I don't even think they had that. They had like 5 games. Like pre-order Max Payne was like the bottom shelf one, but they had like 5 games. So I go to the counter, I go, hello mate, I'm only joking. I go, alright governor? No, I'm joking. Chimney sweep. I say, have you got Battlefield 3 for the PC? And he looks at me like, PC? What's that? I'm not joking, seriously. He looks at me like I've just slapped his kid and I've just arse-raped his wife in front of him and the kid. So I'm like, that's a no then. And he says no. This is what pissed me off. He said try Gamestation. But we'll get to that. Gamestation is another franchise of computer stores, which Game own. So before that, you come out of Game in our Priory Meadow is our shopping centre, and across that is a place called WH Smith's. People in the UK, you're going to know what WH Smith's is. So I'll go and have a look. And that WH Smith's used to sell a lot of games, but they don't sell any games no more. They sell a few DVDs, and that's it. No games. Oh, they do. They have like a tower, like like a little DVD thing with like Railway Simulator 2002 and Inspector Mysteries Volume 5. Really shit old bollocks games that if you go into PC World you also get for some reason. And so yeah, even PC World, that's a computer franchise shop where they sell PCs. They don't even have decent games. What the fuck? Where was I? So I go to WH Smith's, they've got nothing. So what I do is, you come out and then you walk round into the high street, and there is across the road, I don't know, what am I telling you? Anyway, so I go to Gamestation, which is owned by Game, and it's closed down. So I'm like, that was pretty quick. Was that closed down? Because I went there previously about 4 days before, because I don't know why they have like PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 games for like 49p. Granted, it will be FIFA 97, all of them, but for 49p, how can you say no? So I'm getting confused. I'm looking around like some 80-year-old woman who's waiting for a bus to death. She's not waiting for a bus to death. Bus to death. Bus to death. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? So we have another shop called Argos, where it's a catalogue shop. You go in, type the product number in this thing, and it says if you've got it stock or not. Anyway, they don't have it. They don't have PC games. They have your PlayStation 3s and your Xbox 360s. But that's where, shut up. I don't care. And that's it. I mean, the town I live in, Hastings, has got about a population of about 70 to 80,000 people. I work in a Priory Meadow, the shopping centre, so I know how busy it can be. So I go, okay, we'll go to HMV. I don't know if you've been into HMV, but it's like being hit with a price tag as soon as you walk in the door. Like they should turn around and go, you should pay us £5 to walk in here. And you're just like, nah. Some of the stuff is just a rip-off. Like old westerns, I don't know why I know this, but I do. Old westerns are like 20 quid or two for like 40. It's like, no. Who's going to pay that? Point is, it's a bit of a jump, wasn't it? Skip thingy, what am I doing? These blah 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 blah. Anyway, yeah, HMV, they don't do it. They don't have any PC games, and ones they do are just like theme hospital and theme park stuff that your Windows 7 would probably blow up trying to run. I read a few weeks ago that Game is closing down pretty much because Game bought out Gamestation, and to save money they closed Gamestation down. Now when I went into Game, they had a big whiteboard up saying, unfortunately we're not going to be able to give you rewards for your points you've collected over the past 10-15 years. If you've pre-ordered a game, you've lost it. We won't be getting any big more titles in. So I'm pretty much, they're closing down. They're just trying to save money. And every time I go in Game, it's dead in there anyway. And it got me thinking, when I was growing up, there was a shop called Electronic Boutiques and Game. And like your MVC and stuff, they used to sell PC accessories, PC games, and then so say half would be PC in the shop, and the other half would be PlayStation, and a few bits of other stuff and stuff. And what confuses me, over the years, the PC side, and all of these shops, all of them have gone from like half to not even a quarter to about 2% to about 0.5%. Now you can say recession, you can say this and that, PC's outdated, but the PC isn't outdated. The PC, in my opinion, will outlast any new gen console. I haven't got nothing against PS3, Xbox 360, Nintendo Wii, DS's 3DS and all that. But, and none of these shops had money issues back then. And if they did, you'd really know about it. Electronic Boutiques got bought out. I think they did, and then the company that bought them, blah blah blah. I'm not really too sure about that one. But this is the thing. PC, fuck me. PS3 and Xbox 360s. They're pretty much for 16 under. The age of 16 under. So, but you tell me what kid, say Call of Duty Modern Warfare 17, Oh So Tired, comes out, and it's not near the kid's birthday, or it's not near Christmas. Well, I know they release it in November in time for Christmas, but that's not the point. And they release these games. That's £45. That's about $65. What kid can afford to go out and buy that? Any, like, middle class, lower class, working class, blah blah blah. What kid can afford that? Now, all I'm saying is, think about it. When you got PC games like Battlefield 3, if they had a whole shelf of Battlefield 3 for PC, you would have a lot more business. Because let's be honest, if they concentrated more on PC, or not even that, if they gave the same level of care they did for PC as they did for Xbox and PS and all that, they'd have more business. Because you think about it, Battlefield 3, mostly 16 plus, so people over the age of 16 are going to play Battlefield 3 for the PC. So Game have no right to turn around and say, well, it's the internet, everything's on the internet nowadays. It's like, yeah, because people are being forced to go and on the internet. See, I had to go on to like play.com or amazon.com just to get a new PC game. Now, surely they didn't have this amount of money problems when the PC was there. So I don't get it. Now, people can bitch and moan and say the PC's out of date, blah blah blah, but I think you'll find that from what I've learnt about PCs and stuff, people can always update your PCs. You can get a new graphics card, you can get new RAM, you can get more RAM, you can just get a new motherboard. Now, PC are ahead of the times. I mean, I got my new computer. I got my computer about a year ago and it's brand new. It's well out of date now, but it'll always play the latest games. Every PC. I mean, PS and Xbox only bring out a new gen console of their own every 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, whatever, 8 years. Whereas PC is still a market. And so it just annoys me when you see companies like HMV, who apparently in a lot of money trouble. They're like a music and DVD store, and they're just blaming it's all online now. It's like, yeah, but you've neglected certain things. See, I'm not saying it's true, but I'm telling you now, I'm not saying it's true, but I'm telling you now, that makes sense. If games still had a PC section, we say the 20, 30 top games, PS3, Xbox, Nintendo, and so on, they wouldn't be in this trouble. And they can, as I said, they can bitch and moan about it's all online now, because it's not. I work in I'm not gonna say what. Well, I work in a shop in the shopping centre, so I know how busy it is. I know how people still shop. There's still thousands of people that go through that shopping centre, so they can't say it's all online. See, when I went into this game, it literally, I'll explain it. You go in, left hand side, it's all PS3. On the right hand side, you got like the 3DS, Nintendo Wii, I was gonna say Game Boy. What's the fucking Nintendo gadget shit? An Xbox. Opposite that, you got Xbox new releases. In the corner, they got a little PC half shelf selection, and in the middle they've got pre-owned Xbox games, and they wonder why they're losing money. I'm not saying I'd cure it, because, you know, obviously I'm not a businessman, but I just, I've said this many times in this video now, I just think mature adults, or not mature adults, but adults would spend more on PC accessories and PC games than a 13-year-old fanboy of Call of Duty would go and buy it. That didn't make sense. So yeah, an adult would buy more in-game than a 13-year-old kid could. But it just annoys me. When I was growing up, the game wasn't in financial trouble. It used to be packed. I mean, honestly, game used to be packed when it had a PC section. And I know, yeah, it's all, they've basically gone, well, we need to cater for the you know, the new gen console gamers. I can understand that, but you don't just push out something that was big for you. I mean, honestly, since I was a kid, I'm not joking, the PC section has gone from like that to that, and then they're suddenly all in money troubles and they're going to say it's recession and online. But you know, I just think they missed a trick. Me personally anyway, because it's just a bit funny that they've all got money troubles now. But that was my view. I mean, I'm not out there to fucking slag off people with new gen consoles, because I've got them sitting there, so maybe I'm contradicting myself. It just annoys me slightly that companies like Game are quick to jump on the bandwagon and go, yeah, that's outdated, no one wants that no more. But anyway, that was my video, obviously. Sorry about the jump cuts and that I'm going to do, because my neighbours are fucking loud and they're shagging. You want to hear that, but I don't know. You want to see the state of her. Anywho, thanks for watching. I should be out with videos of Killing Floor soon, so